Welcome to the Heartland Sales Headquarters here in Oklahoma City. I'm really excited about this building and I'm proud of it, not for the building itself, but really for more of what it represents to the Heartland sales professionals, to Heartland itself, and really to the sales profession in general. What we're doing here is obviously investing how the sales professional can best flourish in their role. And that's coming to the design of the building overall. And it starts really with the mat you saw when you walked in. We have an idea here that the Heartland sales professional is an entrepreneur that respectfully serves other entrepreneurs. And we've tried to bake that into the DNA of even the construction of this building and the way we've designed it. Behind me you can see we have flat screens throughout the building as well. And they're constantly talking about performance levels, but not just that, they're talking about values, ideas, things that we really believe in. We say that everyone can identify problems, but we also want them to bring solutions to the table. And that idea at every level in the organization, from the sales professional to the recruiter to the trainer, adds a really strong sense of creating the right mindset, the right culture for folks to be able to thrive in. What I really like is this headquarters is our central home for all 1,500 Heartland sales professionals or operations folks that are coast to coast. So while we're out selling independent in the field day in, day out, we have a home base now that represents where a lot of the ideas come in and get generated and then get dispersed back out. One thing that's really important to all sales professionals is how they're performing against their peers. And one of the great things about the Oklahoma City office is we have the opportunity to not only write how they've done recently, but historical records. Even on things like on the wall, we have historical division and sales professional historical records. So people always get to see like what actually are those bars, those milestones they're reaching for. Our sales training approach and philosophy at Heartland is to ensure whenever we bring in a new recruit, we give them the best possible chance to succeed with a Heartland vision. And that actually has a unique element to it. We have what are called sales mentors, where we align every rookie with not just an in-the-field manager that's working with them shoulder to shoulder and an in-the-field division manager that runs the particular state or area they're under. We also give them a one-on-one sales mentor that is a phone call away, constantly working with them through the first 90 days, very particularly of their career. All facets of sales training is really pushing the bar compared to what we've seen in our industry and really across any industry. But it separates us because it invests into the sales professional. It doesn't say you have to do it on your own, but rather it says we understand there are significant challenges, and if we can get that aspect out of the way and let you focus on selling, you're gonna have a lot better chance to not only get out the gate right away, but even continuing on as veteran and as you build your career to get sharper and different skill sets, different knowledge bases, different products. Our sales recruiting department at Heartland is directly connected to the ethos of the sales organization, which I think is really important when it comes to ensuring the value proposition we're putting out on LinkedIn or whenever we're recruiting via a manager is aligned with what you're going to experience when you come into our organization. And we also have a really strong recruiting alignment regionally. So our sales managers are aligned directly with a recruiter in their region to allow us to really look at the needs of an area, where we need to cover, and really ensuring we're selecting the best possible talent. A lot of times recruiting and sales management doesn't have the cohesive nature that we've built at Heartland. Really excited about how we've built the fabric and really redefined how recruiting has traditionally been done within our industry. Heartland's always had a very good story. The problem is we didn't necessarily tell it that well until we got it aligned under our sales communication team. And it really allows folks to understand the values-based, entrepreneurial-driven, service-minded organization we are. And our sales communication department has really brought that to life. From our studio downstairs, we do a regular podcast called The Pulse that allows different idea and thought leaders within an organization, whether it be product, whether it be service, whether it be sales directly or sales professionals, to really talk about where their success is coming from, why it's working the way it is, and even a monthly video series called The Horizon, where they take an opportunity to capture where we're going based off all of the threads that are flowing through the organization and allowing us to ensure sales and sales management knows the important things to consider and think about and talk about results and where we are as an organization. The types of people we bring in predicate future success. And so ensuring our sales communications team delivers that message at a high level really is kind of the glue that can hold together the multiple facets of things we're doing here at Heartland. Sales reporting and analytics is another department here in the Oklahoma City office. And while that oftentimes lives in finance, we don't believe that at Heartland. That's the only place it needs to live. In fact, sales professionals and sales managers need information at their fingertips that can help them drive the best possible decisions for future success. And so having dashboards that are available at fingertips is something we don't take for granted here. To be able to dive into information in their portfolios, know how their customers are performing, ensure they have access to what industry could be best, how close they are to a certain incentive reward, have a sales manager look at a team holistically and see where there might be gaps where they can offer value back in, is part of the tapestry here that really makes the machine run. We've also had the opportunity to build a very strong inside sales team in the Oklahoma City office. This gives us an opportunity to get insight into actual sales mechanics that's going on. While our team is dispersed coast to coast and most folks work from their home office, having a team here that's selling into every market across the United States and an entire product set, including several specialized areas that you can't do as well from a dispersed strategy, has really been beneficial. We know at Heartland that a building represents something important, but it's more than the four walls that the building represents. It's the people that are in it. In fact, we use the walls to remind us of the people we need to be in order to do what we're doing at Heartland. And you can even see the 10 leadership values that we espouse very heavily at Heartland on the wall that I get to walk down every day. And it reminds not only me and other sales executives of these core values that really have sustained and built our culture, but everyone in the operations team, every sales manager and every sales professional coast to coast knows that who we are is more important than what we do. Because if we are these people and we do these things, then we're going to be incredibly successful and flourish not only individually, but as a culture, including our partners, including our clients, and we really get to embody the credo of entrepreneurs, respectfully serving entrepreneurs. So this building, again, something we're really proud of at Heartland. Less about the walls, less about the design and the architecture, although those things add to the culture, but really they espouse an idea and our daily reminder when we walk into work that that's what we're about.